Hello, 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 hello. All right, guys. So I'm on here live today, and I want to talk about Beyond the Gates. So if you don't know, I've been doing a series on just recapping Beyond the Gates. I don't know why I started this, but I feel like it's a good show. Like, for one, it's a good show. I feel like there's folks out there that want to know about the show. So why not? Why not? Okay, I am trying to get my do not disturb, turn that on so that my phone don't do nothing, because it will ting up something, honey. Okay. So I'm doing this live. So let's talk about, we're at episode 40. In episode 40, can I just say, is a lot of getting to know folks, getting some more behind the scenes, getting a little bit more character development, which is what you needed. It seems like everybody's going to visit somebody today in Upper Maryland. And it's pretty cool. What I loved about this episode, Hailey, even though this is like in the middle of the episode, okay, I'm just going to start at the beginning. So, a lot of the pre-work, a lot of what's going on right now is Tim and Nicole's anniversary party. So if you don't know, Tim and Dr. Nicole, because I call her Dr. Nicole. So Tim and Dr. Nicole are having an anniversary party, and Eva is doing a lot of the planning. So Eva has, talk to her mother, which I told you last episode ain't even her mother. So let's talk about that for a half a second. But she's not even her mother, but she's still calling her mom. I don't understand what is going on. I don't understand. Somebody needs to make it make sense for me. I don't understand what is going on. Hey Kayla. Hey Jessinia. How y'all doing? Listen, I'm talking about Beyond the Gates. We're doing this little recap of Beyond the Gates. If you've ever watched Beyond the Gates, it is an absolutely amazing show. I'm not like a soap operas girl. I've watched Young and the Restless. I've watched Bold and the Beautiful. I've watched All My Children, Passions, Days of Our Lives. I did all of that. But again, it all started in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. And I didn't get a chance to start it from the beginning. So now that we've got Beyond the Gates starting, why not really get into it? And it's a good show, like some really great acting, absolutely phenomenal. Hey Alexander, how you doing, sweetie? So we're talking about Behind the Gates, and episode 40 really talks about everybody gearing up for Tim and Dr. Nicole's anniversary. And if y'all are watching the show, make sure y'all watch the show. If you're down there, comment below, send me some hearts, let me know that you watched the show, right? So Dr. Nicole is getting all of her stuff done by Eva. Now, Eva is Lena Anna Leslie's so-called daughter. Now, if y'all haven't watched me, y'all know who Leslie Dana Anna is. And if you don't know who Leslie Dana Anna is, she is the lady who is supposedly the woman that Tim had an affair with, and he ended up getting pregnant. And she got pregnant. Now, Bill, it's a mess. It's a lot. So all of that doesn't come out quite yet. So everybody's just sort of gearing up for their anniversary party, right? So Dana goes home. Not Dana, but Eva goes home. And Eva's like, oh, I got this pretty dress for you. You're going to be the stunt. Because when we put out and we do our thing, we're going to make sure that they recognize us and they remember us. And she's just like, why are you so, set out on doing something bad, right? She's having second thoughts. She doesn't really want to do it. She really thinks Tim is a good guy. They've treated her really nicely. She knows what she's doing is scamming, and she don't want to do it. So she's thinking that she bought the dress with the money, because Tim gave her $50K. Tim gave her $50,000 to go away, and she ain't did nothing with the money but spent it on wigs, honey. She ain't did nothing. When I tell you she's a scammer who scams, she's a scammer, honey. So she's scamming. They went off. She went and got this very expensive dress. Some you gotta knock them dead when you go in there. She's like, how you even know you're gonna have a chance or anything? And she's like, well, cause I just know. So she jumps up. She's gotta go because Nicole wants to talk to her, but she left her phone. She left her phone at home. So her mother, let's do Anna. She comes sashaying into the club. Now here's the thing. Now, Tim is such an emotionally intelligent man. And he's just saying all the right things. He's kissing up on her. She Dr. Nicole coming up behind him, talking about I hear you playing pickleball. You must be a big deal. Oh. And he rubbing up on her booty in the country club. Like, they really like doing a full PDA with the situation, right? So then Ava comes in to talk about the guest list and the seating chart and everything. So they're like, I really wish Dr. Nicole's like, I really wish there was a way that I could do this electronically. And she's like, oh, yeah, I got some apps. She's like, oh, I know you would, but I'd rather have some Post-it notes. She just said that to get her out of the room, right? Come to find out, Dr. Nicole wants to put her at their table. Now, I don't know if you're following the show, but their daughter, Kat, don't like her. Don't like Eva 1 second. She would punch that girl in her face if she give a chance. She don't like her at all. So for her mother to go ahead and put Eva at her table, that's a slap in the face. That's a straight slap in the face, right? So now Eva's out there in the hallway. Guess who shows up in the hallway? Her scamming ass mama. She coming up in there talking about you left your phone. You don't even know what you're doing. I can't wait to get. And she talking about getting on the stab. Because the last time she was on there during Dr. Nicole had an award ceremony, right? And this lady showed up as a bartender, right? The daughter, Eva, got her kicked out. She think it was Tim that got her kicked out, right? But the manager was the one that told her to leave. She done got the manager fired. So now that there's a new manager, she gonna go back and be in the and help out with the bar and everything. I'm telling you, this lady is calculated. She is deep. She is absolutely batshit crazy, and I love it. She's got more wigs than I do, honey, and I ain't got many, and she got quite a few. She's a different person every episode, and it is absolutely bonkers to me that don't nobody know who she is yet. Like, this is the part that's like, she, like, only people who like know her by face, who like who she really is Dr. Nicole's house manager and Ashley, who's the nurse at the hospital mother. Them the only two people that really know who she is and what she looked like. So she's scamming around town like don't nobody know her, because don't nobody know her. But anyway, I digress. So she shows up. Eva walks out to go get the Post-it notes, and she's like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? You ain't supposed to be here. And she's like, well, I'm supposed to be where I'm supposed to be, and if you don't like it, you can go on. And she's like, come on, just leave. Like, you trying to ruin my spot. Like, you just doing too much. And she's just like, I could do what I want to do. She ends up coming back because she left the phone again. And this is my thing. It's like, how y'all walking away with no phones? Like, I can't even go 10 feet without be like, where my phone? It's crazy. Hey, clean and blessed. I see you, sis. Or miss. I don't know who you are. But hey. But then, so she goes back and get the phone. And boom, boom, boom. Who she runs up into? Dr. Nicole. Yes. She runs into Dr. Nicole. Dr. Nicole was like, what happened to you the last time at the award ceremony? I heard something came up and you had to leave. And she was like, well, I just got something to tell you. That's when the episode ends. I'm telling you, this woman is like 2 seconds from me, like jumping through the television and busting her on her throat, because she gonna say something real slick and real stupid and get everybody hemmed up. But it's coming. It's I've already seen the sneak peeks for this week, so it's coming. I'm up on the episode. If it's not next episode, it's gonna be like the next 2 episodes or something like that where this happens. But I digress. Now let's get back to Miss Danny. I want to talk about Danny because Danny, if you don't know, Danny is the supermodel lady. I'm not sure how many of y'all are actually following me, but Danny is the supermodel lady, and she is booing it up and kikiing it up with Dre, who is like, he's really like her nephew. her grandnephew, her nephew-in-law. Like, he family in a sense, but he not family by blood, and she smashing him from left to right. I'm talking about she, giving him the booty calls at 2 a.m. She waking him up saying, hey, give me a little taste, a little something. Now she in there taking photos of the boy. Now, he wasn't butt naked because this is daytime TV, but he did have his feet out, honey. And when I tell you, that little chocolate man looked real good. He looked hot and sexy, right? So, he ends up, talking about, whatever you want me to do, because her daughter texted her and said, hey, I need to come over and talk to you about something. And he was like, well, do you want me to stay? Or do you want me to go? Or do you want me to stay and stay a secret? I was like, okay, Trey, go ahead with your man. So he just being naughty and nasty and everything in between, because they done already did the do. I said, listen, I don't know about you, but I am, I'm a woman of a certain age. I'm 47, I wouldn't mind having a little young tenderoni coming up in there, swirling the pot every now and then, making everything jiggle. You hear what I'm saying? So she's having a good time. But he ends up leaving, and then her daughter Chelsea comes over. So Chelsea has been having this, like, emotional, epiphany, drama, reenactment, or whatever it is that she's having. She's having it, honey. So she's talking to her, like, listen, you need to, get your mom on board to help with her purse line. Now, she's designing purses. Okay, whatever is whatever, right? So she wants to go ask her mom to join the team, to be like an ambassador or on the board or some sort of help, to help her with brand sponsorships and stuff like that. So she's like going through this existential crisis. Like, I don't want to ask my mother for help. I'm tired of asking my mother for help. I'm tired of being a part of her. She just sucks all the oxygen out of the room. I don't want my mom. I don't want my mom's help. And everybody else is like, girl, if you don't get your mama on board, she's going to help us sell these purses. That's all that really matters. Get your mama on board. So she finally comes to her senses. She's going over there to talk to her mother about, joining the team. Her mother was like, oh, this is so sweet. Thank you so much for having me. They're asking me. But no, because her mother told you last episode, her mother got the invite to go to do the modeling agency with her BFF. So she's already got something in the irons in the fire, and she's also trying to step back from from Chelsea and make it her own way. So I get it and I understand, but it's hurtful, especially when you've gone through the rigmarole in your mind in order to do something and ask somebody for help, and then they tell you no, and you like, bitch, I didn't want to ask you in the first place. So that's that, right? So now, if we talk about Danny, we got to talk about Bill. Now, I don't know how many of y'all are following, but Bill is a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit on top of toast. You hear me? But him and Hailey, honey, they supposed to be expecting a kid. Now, I don't know about you, but I done had some scares in my life, right? I'm a mama of 3, right? I also got 3 ex-husbands, so don't judge me. But anyway, she ain't took a test yet. Like, if I'm 2 days late, I'm taking a test. Because if I'm 2 days late, that means I'm at least 6 to 8, 10 days pregnant. You know what I'm saying? She could be at least 2 weeks pregnant if she done missed the period. You know what I'm saying? So now she said, well, it's too early to tell. It's not too early to tell. They've got 5-day early test. You can take a test, ma'am. You got money, you could go to the doctor and get you a doctor test, like for real. So they ain't found out if they pregnant or not. They didn't want to know if they was even going to have babies. So now Bill is all gung-ho because the possibility of him having a son is this big, hoorah and who to do, right? So she's still talking about some. So here's the thing though. So Bill walks in with Hailey. And Tomas is talking to Kat. Now, Tomas and Kat are a little bit of a thing, right? But I told you last episode that Tomas is real friendly with Eva, like unnecessarily friendly with Eva, but I digress, right? So he's like, listen, once you finish talking to her, you come talk to me, Tomas. So Tomas goes into Bill's office and was like, yo, what's up? He was like, listen, I'm going to put you on the board with those ladies who were suing him. Because if you know, they were being sued by the law firm. So he was like, I want you to go on that meeting. When you go on that meeting, I want you to tell me everything that go on. He was like, what? I can't do that. It's confidential. He's like, I don't care if it's confidential or confidant. I want you to tell me everything that goes on. This is my law firm, and I need to know everything that's going on at my law firm. And he was like, oh, it seems like you have some dilemma. And then this is Bill talking to Tomas now. Bill is like, it looks like you might have some, you might, feel a certain way about a certain thing. Well, I guess I'll just get somebody else to do it. Somebody who's hungry, somebody who wants to achieve, somebody who doesn't mind getting their hands dirty. And he's like, when you measure somebody's willingness to achieve at work versus their morale and their morals, most of the time people are going to achieve that work thing because they want to climb the ladder. And if this is how I got to climb, this is how I got to climb. So he's like, okay, I'll tell you everything you need to know. I'll make it work. But in the process of him telling that, Hailey overhears the conversation. Now, one, she's being nosy. Two, ain't none of her damn business. But anyway, I digress. So she comes in the office. She comes in, she was like, well, I overheard you talking to Tomas about it. I just don't know what I would do if one of my kids, because we have a 50-50 chance of having a girl, and what if she went to an office that treated her like she was somebody just because she was a woman? I just couldn't live with myself knowing that. I was like, girl, if you don't shut the fuck, if you don't shut your, she is so exhausting. Like, everything has to be a thing. Like, everything don't have to be a thing, sis. It really don't. Everything don't have to be a thing. It could literally be, this man is ruthless. You knew he was ruthless when he was cheating on you with his wife. When he was cheating on you when he was married. When you were supposed to be his best friend, his daughter's best friend. He was cheating with you. So now all of a sudden you got some moral compass and he can't do. Girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere, sit down. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Like, you getting on my nerves. Like, how stupid can you be? I can't stand this woman. That's what the testament to good acting is. Because I can't stand her character. I can't stand her character. She is swiney, and she is lucid, and she's a troublemaker, and she nosy, and she a busybody. Oh, I love it. Love the acting. Love the acting. So Bill's like, well, next time I know I need to be a little bit more discreet. I can't say nothing around you, which is a terrible thing to be in a relationship with somebody that you can't express yourself 100%. Like, you gotta tone and truncate your conversation because you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. That's not a relationship to be in. So this one may not last. I give it a year before it's something. Either she gonna have a baby or not, miscarry or not, but they not gonna be together forever. Nobody in the soap operas are together forever. But anyway, but I digress. So that's pretty much. And let me see if I missed anybody. Oh, child. Anita. Now, I told you last episode, Anita got on stage, honey, and did her sha-na-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, her and Naomi and Danny. So because somebody was there, somebody who was like a talent scout or something, was like, I know Miss Anita Williams. I didn't even know her name was Anita Williams. But Anita Williams, she needs to get back on stage. So Vernon sets up this meeting with her. And she's like, why would you do that? Why would you set up this meeting with this guy? I'm not singing. I'm not doing it, Vernon. He's like, just take the meeting. Stop being a bee and take the meeting. So she takes the meeting. He says all the right things. You and the girls can get on stage. You can do a trio. You miss the sound. You miss it. So basically they're setting us up for her to get back on stage. So I'm like, listen, you need to really think about it. He was like, She was like, I don't really want to think about it, but I'll take your card anyway. And Vernon's like, listen, I know that you've done so much. And he was just feeding her. He was just giving her the love and the business that she needed, honey. He was like, you've raised our kids. You've been a great wife to me. You're an amazing grandmother. You're a pillar in the community. And people miss you. People miss your sound. People miss your voice. People miss your love. People miss you. You just got to get back out there. And it was really awesome to hear him just speak encouraging words to her. It was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. And I think she's going to do it. I really do. At the end of the day, I think she's going to do it. That's it. That's episode 40. Now, listen, if you're following me, follow me. I think I'm going to do my live recaps here. You'll also catch the live recaps on, what you call that place? YouTube. I've got some instant recaps on YouTube. But listen, if you like it, you love it, send some hearts, send some likes, send some love. I love you, love you, love you. And listen, if you're watching Behind the Gates, make sure you follow me. If not, it's okay. But watch the show, because we want the show to stick around. So it needs to do numbers. It needs to do Bold and the Beautiful numbers. It needs to do Young and the Restless numbers. You hear me? All right. Love you guys. You have a good day. All right, bye.